through nights that felt unending, carrying fears I never said aloud. I held my breath while shadows whispered that I was lost beneath the weight of doubt. But even then, your presence found me, a quiet light within the deep state. You touched the ground I stood in trembling, and every lie began to break. A tiny seed too weak to ever rise, but you remind me in the silence that even seeds can split the hardest skies. You take the pieces I keep hiding and call them gold within your hands. You turn my weakness into worship. You turn my trembling into stand. When fear surrounds, you lift my eyes above the storm, above the night. And in your voice I find my fight, in every breath, in every light. When you speak, mountains tremble. When you move, oceans split wide open. Every chain falls to pieces at your feet. Your power is unbroken. You are the God of the impossible. Nothing stands against your name. You write hope across my story, and you turn ashes into flame. There were days I walked in silence, thinking you were far from where I stood, but you were closer than my heartbeat, working things I never understood. You were healing what was hidden. You were lifting what I could not see. You were shaping every future, holding victories meant for me. So take my doubt, take my sorrow, take the fears I never show. Lead me into faith tomorrow, where impossible can grow. When you speak, mountains tremble. When you move, oceans split wide open. Every chain falls to pieces at your feet. Your power is unbroken. You are the God of the impossible. Nothing stands against your name. You write hope across my story, and you turn ashes into flame. You go before me, no fear can stay. You make a pathway where there was no way. You raise the fallen, you call me yours. You open windows where I saw locked doors. You calm the thunder, you part the sea. You silence storms that once shattered me. You lift the broken, you crown the weak. You turn the future I fit into peace. You speak in whispers, creation stands. You guide the hurting with gentle hands. You turn my nothing into glory. You rewrite every chapter of my story. You are God, unshaken. You are God, forever faithful. You are God, the impossible. You bows down to you. When you speak, mountains tremble. When you move, oceans split wide open. Every trial becomes testimony. Every tear becomes devotion. You are the God of the impossible, still the King above all kings. You turn silence into singing. You turn mourning into wings. carried dreams through broken seasons, wondering if they'd ever rise. I tried to hold on to the promise while the doubts kept echoing their lies. But in the silence of my questions, your voice became my steady ground. You whispered truth into the shadows, and every fear fell without sound. I've walked on roads that felt uncertain, where every step was made by faith, trusting you in empty valleys, knowing you were near in every place. You took the pieces of my worry and shaped a hope I couldn't see. You turned my trembling into courage and breathed a new strength into me. So here I stand, heart surrendered, every burden at your feet. You are faithful in the waiting, you are strong when I am weak. Nothing stands against your word, every promise you fulfill. You break the chains I thought were final, you calm the storms I couldn't still. You are the God of the impossible, every miracle is in your hand. You turn the unseen into victory and lift me up to rise again. When my faith was growing restless and my heart was losing fire, you stepped into my quiet battle and restored my lost desire. You reminded me of mountains you have moved on my behalf, of the tears you turned to rivers, of the pain you changed to path. Now every step is built on wonder, every breath is filled with trust. For the God who shapes the heavens still moves deeply within us. Nothing stands against your word, every promise you fulfill. You break the chains I thought were final, you calm the storms I couldn't still. You are the God of the impossible, every miracle is in your hand. You turn the unseen into victory and lift me up to rise again. Lift me up to rise again. You move when I can't see it, you work when I can't feel it. Your truth is never shaken, your power never weakens. Nothing stands against your word, everything you speak remains. You rewrite the broken chapters, turning losses into gain. You are the God of the impossible, every heartbeat sings your name. You take the ashes of my story and ignite them into I've walked through fields of unanswered questions, wondering if you saw the tears I hid, trying to hold on to the promise when everything around me said you can't win. But even in the doubts and silence, your love was steady as the dawn. You stay beside my shaking heart, reminding me I wasn't gone. I fought the storms with frail defenses and felt the weight of failing hands. But you stepped into my weakness and showed me what surrender understands. You taught me strength is born in trusting, not in what I think I see. You showed me hope was never fading, it was waiting inside. lift my eyes to where you're moving, to the truth that my heart still holds. This is where my faith meets your power, where my trembling turns to praise, where the impossible breaks open and your glory fills the space. You are the God who parts the waters. You are the one who makes a way, and every fear I carry trembling has to bow before your name. There were moments I felt empty, moments where my strength was thin, but in those places of surrender, you began your work within. Every mountain that seemed immovable, every wall too high to climb, you were breaking in the silence what I couldn't break in time. Now I know the deeper battles aren't the ones outside my view, but the quiet wars inside me, where I learn to trust in you. This is where my faith meets your power, where my trembling turns to praise, where the impossible breaks open and your glory fills the space. You are the God who parts the waters. You are the one who makes a way, and every fear I carry trembling has to bow before your name. You step into the shadows and everything changes. Your whisper shifts the mountains, your mercy rearranges. And this is where my faith meets your power, where the broken rise restored, where the impossible surrenders to the one who stands adored. You are the God who shapes the future. You hold the world within your hands, and every tear becomes a testimony to the God who always stands. I've stood in places where the silence fell louder than 1,000 storms, where every prayer I whispered softly seemed to vanish before it formed. But even in the quiet aching, your presence never walked away. You held my heart through hidden seasons, teaching me to trust your way. When the world says I'm forgotten, your voice says I'm still here. In the waiting, you are working, turning every doubt to clear. You are the strength in the waiting, the hope I hold through every night. When nothing seems to be changing, you're still fighting for my life. Your promise stands unshaken, your love restores my trust. You are the strength in the waiting, and that is enough. Just like Hannah prayed for promise, just like Joseph in the pit, you shape my future in the shadows, where only faith can fully fit. And when my heart grows tired of hoping, you lift the burden from my chest. You turn my fear into surrender, my restlessness into rest. When impatience and your love. There's a trembling in your chest you've tried to hide, a quiet fear that walks beside you every night. You pray for peace, but still you wake with doubt, wondering if God still knows how this will turn out. But every tear you cried in silence reached His throne. Every moment you felt weak, you never stood alone. You only saw the shadows rising near, but God was standing closer than your fear. He's in the whisper of your pain. He's in the breaking and the strain. And even when your heart feels torn, He's been holding you since the dawn. God is closer than your fear. He is the voice that tells your storm to disappear. God is closer than your fear. He is the hand that wipes away each hidden tear. The one who calmed the waves is standing near. You're never lost. God is closer than your fear. You walked through seasons when the light felt gone, when every step felt heavy, every hope felt wrong. But God was working in the silence of your night, building strength within your soul to help you rise. He knows the battles you don't say out loud. He sees the war inside your mind and every cloud. And when doubt tries to take what you hold dear, God leans in even closer than your fear. He's in the places you can't see. He's in the ache that begs to breathe. And when you think He's far away, He's right beside you through every day. God is closer than your fear. He is the voice that tells your storm to disappear. God is closer than your fear. He is the hand that wipes away each hidden tear. The one who calmed the waves is standing near. You're never lost. God is closer than your fear. He stood with Joshua at the walls. He heard Elijah when he crawled. He lifted Peter when he sank. He turned the weakest into saints. He's with you now in every cry, with every breath, with every sigh. You're never walking without Him here. God is closer, closer than your fear. God is closer than your fear. He breaks the lies that tell you He's not near. God is closer than your fear. He turns your tremble into strength you didn't know was here. The God who carried Israel carries you. The one who heals the broken makes you new. Lift your eyes, He's whispering in your ear. My child, don't fear. I'm always here. He's closer than your fear. Closer than your fear. When the night feels heavy on my chest and my strength is fading into dust, when the promises look distant, like a dream I lost, you whisper softly in my spirit, child, just trust. Through every valley where my doubts were born, you stayed steady like the rising dawn. Before I breathed, you wrote a future full of hope. You held my heart together when I couldn't cope. every storm I faced, you were standing near. Every tear I cried, you turned into prayer. Through every season, your voice remains. The God of Abraham still knows my name. God has not changed, your love is still the same. The one who opens seas is the one who breaks my chains. God has not changed, your mercy never fades. The Father led your people, still lights my darkest days. Yesterday, today, forever you remain. My God has not changed. When the world keeps shouting what I'll never be, you remind me who you call me to become. You don't measure me by failures or the times I fell. You lift me high with the truth you've always held. Mountains tremble at the power of your word, and every promise you have spoken will endure. You were faithful in the desert, faithful in the storm. You are faithful even now, unchanged. Since you were born, every battle fought, you were by my side. Every broken piece you restored with time. Through every silence, your presence stayed. The God of Jacob still hears me pray. God has not changed, your love is still the same. The one who opens seas is the one who breaks my chains. God has not changed, your mercy never fades. The Father led your people, still lights my darkest days. Yesterday, today, forever you remain. My God has not changed. You are the same who walked with Moses, the same who strengthened David's heart, the same who stood inside the furnace, the same who tore the veil apart. You are the same who calmed the waters, the same who healed with just one word, the same who raised the brokenhearted, the same unchanging, faithful Lord. God has not changed, and I will praise your name. The one who carried me before will carry me again. God has not changed, your truth forever stays. My hope, my refuge, my foundation that remains. Yesterday, today, forever you remain.